We were testing it for the desk.
Welcome to the Hiles-Anderson College Invitational Basketball Tournament. This is the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen against the City Baptist Overcomers. My name is John Woosley. I'm joined here in the booth by Mr. Jonathan Borsch. We are coming to you just a minute late here. Had some tough technical difficulties getting on the air, but we are happy to bring you this game today. John, this is Hammond Baptist, City Baptist, a rivalry that goes back quite a ways.
Many years. Got a lot of teams though here, John, for the tournament. We've been seeing different ones throughout the day here in our gym, and there's games if you're in the area. There's games here at Hammond Baptist in the high school gym here. There's also games out at Hiles-Anderson College, where things will be finishing up on Friday night. But yeah, we've got the varsity here, a familiar matchup here.
Yeah.
With the Overcomers and the Swordsmen.
Yeah, after this game, there'll be one more basketball game played here in this gym. And then tomorrow, all basketball games will be played over at Hiles-Anderson College. So if you want to watch the Swordsmen, you can find them. They'll be live on hilesandersoncollege.edu tomorrow. But they weren't not streaming any pool play games today as Joe Cowling takes it in with the right hand, can't finish. Jaden Lemon can't get it to go either. Finds it cutting, Owen Coffey. Owen puts it up with the right hand and gets it to go. But you'll be able to catch the Swordsmen live all day tomorrow. We have our JV team in this tournament. The junior high team actually is in this tournament because a team dropped out, so they're excited about that. You can catch lots of HB basketball live tomorrow. But this is HB, the varsity team, the Swordsmen against the City Baptist Overcomers. John, I'll give them the City Baptist lineup, and then why don't you take the Swordsmen. We got starting number 3, senior guard Brian German. We have Jorge Ochoa, Sam Perez, Juan Ugalde, and Denzel Rodriguez. That's who started for the Overcomers.
And for the Swordsmen, Josh Perez, you see him there, number 1 getting the start and the bucket, 9-0 Swordsmen. Also on the floor, Jaden Lemon, Owen Coffey, Joe Cowling, and Tyler Huckins. Looks like
Juan Ugalde.
Got a little shaken up on that last play. He's gonna take a seat coming in for the Overcomers, Omar Guadarrama. 9-0. Just under 5 minutes left here in the first.
Here's Omar with the ball now, guarded by Josh Perez. Ball tipped out of bounds by Tyler Huckins. It'll be Overcomers ball going the other way.
Denzel to inbounds. Can't find anybody. They're going to say off the foot of the Overcomer Swordsman ball.
This is game 14 today. There's been 14 games. Just teams coming in and out of this gym as Jaden Lemon knocks down a 3 to extend the Swordsman's lead to 12.
You know, I ran into Jaden Lemon in the hallway earlier. He said, Mr. Borsch, I'm 100% for 3 so far. I'm like, how many
really?
You taking? 0? And like, no, he was 2 for 2, I
Come
guess.
on.
So, hey, he's.
Oh, wait, he was 2 for 2?
Yeah, he was
okay.
2 for
Good
2.
for him.
So he's 3 for 3 now. He hasn't missed from 3 yet, Jaden. So we'll keep an eye on that.
There's Sam Perez going in, gets blocked by Owen Coffey. A big block. As looks like Juan Ugalde will check back in, and Nathan Rodriguez will have a seat.
Strong start here for the Swordsmen. City Baptist look a bit jittery. And it's going to be Swordsman ball again. Active hands on defense there by Joe Cowling. We've seen a couple turnovers so far. And a strong start for the Swordsman. Into Josh Perez, finds Owen Coffey for mid-range look. Can't get it to go. Rebound by City Baptist and Ugande. And here comes the ball up the court.
Here we go, far side, Sam Perez with the ball. Goes inside to Juan. Juan spins, stripped away by Josh Perez. And it'll stay with the Overcomers. Again, my name is John Woosley. Joined here by John Borsch, our producer, Jack Huckins, making things possible for us here on HBTV today. Overcomers inbound right to Josh Perez. Josh on the fast break, pulls it out. Far side gets it up to Joe Cowling, the senior guard. Goes inside, Jaden Lemon. Ball's getting kicked around here as Joe Cowling comes up with it, dishes over to Jaden Lemon. Jaden puts it up and in for two.
A good find there by Joe Cowling. And Jaden Lemon, a good start to the day, finding some good looks, knocking them down.
Overcomers top of the key now, hoping to get on the board here. Looks to be finally setting up in some half-court offense. Sam Perez goes down to Juan, and then Juan will get fouled by Josh Perez, the senior ball hawk, as we'll call him, the defensive specialist. Josh Perez
into the game for the Swordsmen. Brian Stoltmeister checking in, and Judson Wilkerson as well, while Josh and Jaden get a seat. 1.5 left in the first here. Overcomers looking to get on the board. They cannot get the open layup.
Tyler Huckins' full court pass finds Owen Coffey up and in for two.
Hey,
quick transition bucket there for the Swordsmen.
Yeah, what a pass. It's key, John, once you get that rebound to look up.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll have an option going that way. The Swordsman did that time. Easy layup there.
Yeah, John, one of the strengths of the Swordsman this year has been running the floor, and here we go again in the fast break. Here's Joe Cowling leading it. Bounce pass into Tyler Huckins, and there's the finish. 18-0 as we wind down this first quarter. John, we got a running clock for all these pool play games, so it speeds up a game, and a game like this up 18-0 certainly feels like it's running away from City Baptist.
Yeah.
But still, three quarters to play. As the Overcomers throw it out of bounds, it'll be Swordsman ball.
Yeah, John, feel the Overcomers can't look at the scoreboard now. Just got to chip away a little bit at a time. See if you can win the next quarter. Seeing if you can win the third quarter, and hopefully by the end of the game you've shrunken that lead down a little bit.
Here, Judson Wilkerson here, top of the key. City Baptist playing their traditional 2-3, 3-2 zone there as Joe Cowling knocks down a three. 21-0. Overcomers Juan Ugalde bringing it up with the left hand, going behind the back. Thought about a three. Skips it over to Pablo. Pablo can't get it to go. Joe Cowling, full court heave. Cannot get it to go. Again, if you're watching here on Facebook Live or on YouTube at HBTV, thanks for watching. The Swordsmen played one game earlier this morning, John. They played Liberty from Durham, North Carolina, and man, from what I heard, a fight down to the wire. Swordsmen just pulled it out by just a couple points, and we very well could see Liberty again.
A rematch.
Further on in this tournament. So if you're unfamiliar with the Hiles-Anderson Invitational Tournament, basketball teams, volleyball teams, I believe 13 basketball, maybe 12 basketball, 10 volleyball, and games going all day today, tomorrow, and Friday. So today was all pool play games. And so based on how the teams do today, John decides how they'll get seeded in the bracket for tomorrow. So you want to do good in pool play games, so that gets you a higher seed and a better chance to be in the championship. So the Swordsmen winning their games today is definitely beneficial.
But not the end of the world. You're not getting kicked out if you lose a couple here.
Yeah.
Just a lower seed.
Right. Until tomorrow. Tomorrow the bracket begins, and single elimination. So it's one and done. Yeah. But starting tomorrow, and again, all basketball games tomorrow will be played at Hiles-Anderson College. We'll be streaming here on HBTV our varsity girls volleyball games. So if you want to watch volleyball, you'll be able to find that here. If you want to watch basketball, Hiles-Anderson College is streaming that to their website, hilesandersoncollege.edu, and you can find that there. You won't find our voices over there, though, unfortunately. Which how much of a letdown is that?
What an
really?
advertisement for the website over there, boy. We got some new faces, John, for CB here.
Yeah, it looks like we got number 2 in the game, Nathan Rodriguez, who wasn't initially a starter. Number 34, it looks like Brandon German. And, wow, that'll be – oh, that a charge was called on Judson Wilkerson. I think that's the first charge he's ever taken, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, because he has a wry smile on his face.
That's what I'm gathering. You know, I was watching our guys in practice the other day. They were practicing taking charges.
Really?
Coach had them lined up.
Sounds
like soft.
Practice.
No. Like
okay.
it was soft.
Okay.
And every time, guys would clap, salute.
All right.
And next guy up, take a charge, clap, salute.
And
Craig Sisson for three, buries
bang,
it.
Bang, bang,
Craig Sisson off the bench, steps right into a three, strokes it from deep.
And that salute, John, I believe started with Brian Lenhart.
Yep.
So
yep.
Some bittersweet memories there.
Yeah, absolutely. Brian Lenhart, an incredible player here at Hammond Baptist. John, that would have been around 2008, 2009, when he was playing 6'6". He was really a center, but he could shoot the three. He dunked many times here in our gym, but he was famous for taking that charge.
Yeah.
And I remember as a junior hire, there was a poster up on the far wall there by the junior high, and on that they were counting the charges that Brian took all year.
Wow.
And it was well over 50. It was
really?
well over 50 charges that he had taken that year by tournament time.
Uh-huh.
So Brian got out of high school and joined the military and gave his life in service for our country.
Yeah.
And so that year, I believe it was 2011. No, I'm sorry. This would have been 2012, right around there. Maybe even I should know this year off the top of my head. But the year he passed away, we decided anytime anyone takes a charge from Hammond Baptist, we'll salute it in memory of Brian Lenhart. So that was special. I know it was in January. I believe 2011. But a special memory, yeah, for sure. Brian, what a cool guy. Here we go. Back on the court, 24-0. Shout out to our sponsors. If we can do our live stream sponsor, first, Rizza Enterprises. Thankful for you in making this live stream possible, investing in the sponsor, or investing in HBTV. We're thankful for your investment. Here we go. Skips up there. Sam Perez getting on the board. Nathan Rodriguez, getting on the board for the Overcomers. And the Overcomers certainly happy about that. 24-2 here, Judson Wilkerson over to Craig Sisson. Craig Sisson down to Trent Worship. Nearly got it stripped away. Trent pivoting out. Finds Judson far side. Top of the key now. Back to Trent Worship. Trent back to Judson. Corner. Tommy Flores, a senior. Back up to Judson. Some good ball movement here as Brian Stoltmeister puts up a shot. Can't get it to go. He'll fling it out to Trent Worship. Far side for three. Nearly gets it stuck. Craig Sisson there for the rebound. Puts it up and in for two.
A quick impact for Craig Sisson has had a couple buckets. We didn't mention it. We may have said the names, but we got some new faces on the Swordsmen here. Craig Sisson. You see Trenton Worship guarding the ball now. Brian Stoltmeister. And Judson Wilkerson by the paint there, and as well as Tommy Flores. 26-2. Swordsman up 24. 5 minutes left in the second.
Here's Denzel. Finds Sam inside, driving in with the right hand. Swordsman all over him, and he'll pick up the foul. Most likely on number 5. Nope. On number 51 there, Tom Flores, a senior. Tom, a hardworking guy, and he enjoys basketball, brings really a spirit to the team, John, that he's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun to have around. Always going to say something positive. Hopefully do positive things on the floor. You don't have a positive impact. But Tommy, excited to have him a part of the Swordsman team this year. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the Hiles Anderson Invitational Basketball and Volleyball Tournament. This is game 14 today. And this is the first time that our Swordsman varsity team is playing in our gym for the tournament. They've already had a game earlier today that they won. And so we're happy we get to broadcast this one to you. Here's Brian Stoltmeister working against this 2-3 zone of the Overcomers. Trent Worship skipping it across. Judson Wilkerson lines up a three.
That's a good find for Trent. We've talked before, John, of some different ways to attack the zone. Just finding different passes, different ways. Trent found it there, an open look for Judson, knocked it down.
Juan Ugalde throws it up with the right hand, gets it to go for the Overcomers.
Oh, nice little bucket there. Some English off the glass, John.
There's Trent again in the corner for three. Can't get it to go.
$29-5 here. Steal by Judson Wilkinson. Swordsman looking to run again, but can't find the pass there. And Juan Ugalde coming the other way for the Overcomers. Cross-court pass almost too much there. And Overcomers looking to slow it down a little bit here and get a good look. His drive, can't quite find it. Rebound, Tommy Flores.
Tommy outlets to Judson. Judson dribbling with the right hand. Trying to get trapped there in the corner. Finds an opening. There's Craig Sisson again. Skip pass across. Far side. Brian Stoltmeister lines up a three. Can't get it to go. Two Swordsmen.
Same team.
Just collided. Both tracking the ball. There's Trent Worship.
Oh, watch out.
Short corner. Nice soft touch there, Trent Worship. And he gets it to go.
Timeout there by City Baptist here, looking to change
Get something going
line
here.
of it.
Yeah. Coach John Cooper, man, I got a ton of respect for Brother John Cooper, athletic director, coach here for City Baptist, and man, just a faithful man who's been coaching, working, investing in young people for decades. Again, quick shout out to our sponsor here of HBTV, RZA Enterprises. Thankful for their investment in HBTV and the media program here at Hammond Baptist, and certainly thankful for them and for their investment. John Cooper talking things over with the team, trying to get them motivated to fight back, to claw back. Something, City Baptist will do a good job just fighting back. They're used to a fight. And hopefully we can see them make this a close game, John.
Sure.
I enjoy commentating close games. And hopefully they can make this one a close one. 31-5 as teams come off the bench.
You see down on the bench there for City Baptist, see Eric Rios at the end. Doesn't get anyone more for CB than Eric Rios. He's down there cheering on his team. Good to see him there.
There's Juan. Goes right inside to Jorge. Jorge can't get it to go.
Josh Kennedy with the rebound. Back to Craig Sisson as he crossed the timeline, pass to Trent Worship. Good ball movement here. Josh Kennedy looking for help. Back to Trent. And a good pass there to find Judson in the lane for two.
Judson gets it to go. Nice soft touch there. About 6 feet out. Nothing but net. Juan going inside to Brian. Here's Juan pump faking, puts it up, blocked by Judson Wilkerson. Dribbles, kicks out, stolen away by Craig Sisson. Craig flings it up. Josh Kennedy, wide open layup, and can't get it to go.
Josh upset with himself, you can see there. Thinks he should have made that one. Yeah. Another good fast break there by the Swordsmen, John. We talked about it, but they're really looking to run.
Yeah, push it in transition. Josh Kennedy, a solid body there in there for the Swordsman. He was talking to me again before the game. He'll get his redemption here,
there
puts it up and in. Before the game yesterday, he's in weight training class, and he worked out hard yesterday, and he was feeling it. He mentioned that to me before the game. He's like, I'm sore. I'm like, well, you should have thought of that.
Right?
You got about 8-9 games.
Doesn't seem to be affecting him here. He just scored a layup. He's getting a steal there. Boy, he's looking good. Maybe he's hiding his pain a little bit well there. I don't know.
Here we go. Less than a minute to go, 35-5. Shout out to our producers, Jack Huckins and Xavier Huckins, putting the show on for you right now. Man, they're doing an incredible job. So thankful for Brother Jack Huckins, just being a beast behind the scenes, making the graphics, the scoreboard, the cameras, making everything look first class. Certainly thankful for him. Here we go. CB under 30 seconds to go. Juan Ugalde under his own basket. He picks up a foul, and that's going to be on Trent Worship, the junior, number 44. As Juan heads to the line here. 10 seconds to go. Running clock during these pool play games. For those of you, I would be freaking out at home right now saying, stop the clock, stop the clock.
Right.
But it is running clock during these pool play games as Juan misses his first. And he'll shoot his second as teams head to the bench for halftime. Juan hits a second. Bring the Overcomers up to 35-6 as we head into halftime. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Again, thanks for watching us here on HPTV on Hammond Baptist Athletics. This is the Hiles-Anderson College Invitational Basketball and Volleyball Tournament. This is day one, pool play, and we will see you back here in just a few minutes, about 5.5 minutes, for the second half of play between the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen and the City Baptist Overcomers. All right, welcome back to our second half of play. This is the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen and the City Baptist Overcomers. This is game 14 of the Hiles-Anderson Invitational Basketball and Volleyball Tournament. My name is John Woosley. I'm joined here in the booth by Mr. John Borsch. And our producers for this afternoon's game, Mr. Jack Huckins and Xavier Huckins. Josh Perez, quick corner three. Can't get it to go. Oh. Tyler Huckins hits the ground hard. Looks like he's all right. He's a tough guy.
Good to see him bounce back up. Didn't look like a rough fall.
He landed flat on his back.
Yeah, coach out to check on him. He's looking fine at the moment.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a smile on his face. I don't know if I'd be smiling after that, but.
His dad's about to rush the court here, and Xavier's just eating pepperoni. So.
Xavier's like, serves him right. He hit me last night, you know.
All right. Tyler's all right. Foul was on the ground. So here we go. Swordsman ball out of bounds. 35-6 here as we start the second half. Josh Perez tops the key. Brian Stomeister, another three. Brian buries it. A three-point specialist for this varsity team.
Yeah, good to see him get in on the action here.
Yeah, we need him to hit those this tournament. He can make a run here. Top of the key now. Overcomers going to work. On the court for the Overcomers, far side. Nearly buried a three. That was Sam Perez. He is joined by freshman Omar Guadarrama. Number 31, Denzel Rodriguez. Number 1, Jorge Ochoa. And number 3, Brian German. Josh Perez kick out top of the key. Here's Jaden Lemon, far side now. Swings it down to Judson Wilkerson. Corner three. Judson lets it fly. Can't get it to go. Josh Perez there for the rebound.
Lots of rebounds for the Swordsmen, getting lots of looks. Can't get it that possession, but you keep doing that, John, giving yourself lots of extra chances.
Yeah.
That's really going to show up on the scoreboard.
Here are the Overcomers. Jorge looking to go to work, driving in with the left hand, lets it fly, can't get it to go. And Judson Wilkerson with the rebound.
Jorge looks a bit shaken up after that. We'll keep an eye on him. Swordsmen have a man advantage.
Josh Perez
quite take advantage.
He caught it twice in that corner and just had the green light, just pulling the trigger there. Josh Perez, he's known for his defense, but every once in a while, he can get kind of streaky, and he can knock down some shots, so certainly isn't afraid to shoot the ball here with the big lead. There's Tyler Huckins, put it up and in for two.
Play. A lot of easy looks for the Swordsmen. 40 points. And some good defense as well, John. They're doing it on both ends.
Here's Juan taking it in with a nice take. Ball just won't go. Overcomers having a hard time putting it in this game as the Swordsmen turn it over. Here comes number 35, Pablo Madron. Checking in the game for Sam Perez. As well as Craig Sisson in the game. And he'll check out Josh Perez. Jaden Lemon, a junior, on the court for the Swordsmen, as well as Judson Wilkerson. Brian, Tyler, and Craig, all seniors, going inside. Here's Pablo. Just got in the game, looking to make things happen. Juan kicks out. Finds Omar. Omar back to Juan. And turnover by the Overcomers. Here's Tyler Huckins in transition, puts it up and in. Tyler Huckins.
Using his height there, John, for his advantage. That's a good look there.
It's tough to be under control when you're in transition. And Tyler came, stopped on a dime, spun and put it in. Beautiful take there by Tyler. Here's Juan going at Craig Sisson. And that'll be a holding foul on the Swordsman.
Foul on the ground. It'll be out of bounds. Tyler Huckins getting to see Tommy Flores back into the game for the Swordsman. 42-6.
There we go. Overcomers on the board. There's Omar Guadarrama, the freshman. getting buckets for the Overcomers as Brian Stoltmeister corrects this and swing it all the way across the court. Here's Jaden Lemon, the junior.
You saw Jaden there. He was thinking about that three, but he's got that 100% going. He wants a bit better of a look here for three.
He is a numbers guy. I could see that factoring into his head. There's Brian from three. Can't get it to go. Tommy Flores there with the rebound. Judson Wilkerson, 5 feet out. Can't get it to go, but follows his shot. And makes it happen for the Swordsmen. It'll stay Swordsman ball. They'll have it out of bounds under their own basket.
Good to see him follow his shot there. Lots of chimes. John, when that happens, you've got a good chance to get it yourself. You can kind of see where it's going as opposed to someone just sitting under the basket. And you saw Judson there. Oh, Brian can't get it to go. There he is again, Judson Wilkerson.
And
another offensive rebound for the Swordsmen and another easy bucket, 44-8.
Hey, Judson, when he's in there, he just makes things happen. We saw him take a charge earlier, hit a couple solid-looking shots earlier. There he is, following his shot, getting his rebound. And nice player there for the Swordsmen. Here's Craig in transition, keeps it in the right hand and finishes. Craig Sisson.
That's a good finish.
Having a good day.
Yeah, had a good night, afternoon so far for Craig Sisson. It's a tough little finish over the defender.
Yeah.
And got it to go off the glass.
Yeah, smooth finish there. Here's Juan bringing it across the half line for the Overcomers, guarded by Judson Wilkerson. Stripped away by Craig Sisson. There he is, looking for Brian. And he's going to get called for the travel.
He was looking for Brian. Brian wasn't looking for him. Caused a bit of a travel there. He'll have a seat along with Jaden Lemon on for the Swordsmen. We got Trenton Worship and Josh Kennedy back into the game. We saw both of them in the first half. Looking to get some good minutes as we wrap up this game.
Here we go. That's Pablo with the ball. Skips it across to Nathan. Now Juan Ugalde. Pablo is coming to set a pick, and Juan tried to pass it to him. Can't get it to go. Here's Josh Kennedy in transition. Finds Tommy. Tommy inside to Judson. Judson shovels over across to Josh Kennedy, who gets it to go.
Some good passing there by the Swordsman, Josh Kennedy. Gets another good look. He's had a couple right under the basket and has taken his opportunities. I believe he's got 4 points now in the game for Josh Kennedy.
Here we go. Here's Pablo. Down to Nathan. Can't get it to go. Rebound down inside by Denzel, who gets fouled by Craig Sisson.
And that's good positioning there by Denzel, ready for the rebound. And really the only way for the Swordsman to get to it was to go through him, which they did, and that's a foul there. So good positioning there by Denzel to box out the Swordsman.
Here's Nathan, toes on the line. Can't get it to go. And here come the Swordsmen. 48-8, running clock during these pool play games as Trent lines up a three. Can't get it to go. Nathan with the rebound. Has his head up and picked away.
Now Judson Wilkerson again. We've talked more than once making things happen. Tommy Flores called for the travel. I think he knows it. 10 seconds left here. Overcomers looking to make something happen before the quarter ends.
Here we go, 5 seconds left. Juan picked away by Judson. Oh, Judson trying to get a last-second shot up. Juan will instead. And can't get it to go. Juan Ugalde, a former HB player. And Juan came to school for, I think, more than half the year. Last year played soccer for the Swordsmen.
Okay.
Last year, or maybe it was his sophomore year. But Juan, a sharp young man, a good soccer player, good basketball player, and playing for City Baptist. 48-8, again, this is the Hiles-Anderson College Invitational Basketball and Volleyball Tournament. This is game 14 today. This is the first time the Swordsmen have played in our gym. So basketball has been playing all day in our gym, but they've played their games this morning at Hiles-Anderson College. Tomorrow, Hiles-Anderson College will be streaming all games live, volleyball and basketball. But the only games we'll be here for are the games in this gym, which will be volleyball. So if you want to watch our girls play volleyball tomorrow, you can find it either on Ham Baptist Athletics on Facebook or hilesanderson.edu. And the college will be streaming both basketball and volleyball games for all teams tomorrow. So you can keep your eye out for that.
And if you're not sure what's going on when on the website there, find a schedule with different times for the different games, where they'll be played, whether they're at the school here, whether they're at the college, so make sure you're going to the right gym for the right time.
Yeah.
But as we get closer to Friday and the championship matches, most of them will be played there at the college there.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a schedule or at least a record of when games will be played, you can go to Instagram, to True Blue Sports, and you'll see a highlight there with the schedule for the tournament. You can find that there, or go to HilesAnderson.edu and find the tournament schedule there. 48-8, Swordsmen with the commanding lead. Here as the Overcomers trying to work on that lead, can't get it to go. It'll be Swordsman ball.
The Swordsmen looking to close out the game. John, they're up quite a bit, but you don't want to really let off. You want to still get quality looks. That's another one there for Josh Kennedy. Can't get it to go. Overcomers on the break here.
Here's Jonathan. Jonathan looking inside. Finds Nathan. Nathan pulls up a little short. And Swordsman with the rebound.
But if you're the Swordsman, John, I was saying you don't want to pull off the gas. You want to still find quality looks. Finish the game strong. There's a block from behind there.
Yeah.
By Sam Perez, but you know, in these games, John, played so much into confidence, and you know, maybe if you don't give it your all in one game and finish poorly one game, it plays into the next one. That's a bit closer of a game, you know.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that.
Yeah, especially in tournament play where the Swordsmen will play. They'll play, 7-8 games in 3 days.
Sure.
These guys are playing an important role here, even in a game with a big lead. Some of these guys that normally are on the bench most of the time, they're playing some important minutes, trying to give the starters a rest for, the other 5 games they're going to have to play the next 2 days. So it definitely is an important factor that we win this game and can do it with the rest of the team. You know, everybody's really got to pull their own weight in a tournament like this. Here we go. Denzel weaving through traffic. Picks up a foul on Trent Worship, and he'll head to the line for 2 shots.
Sharp-looking player there, Denzel. Denzel Rodriguez. He's 6'1". All right, got some height to him. He's a junior. So hopefully got one more year for the Overcomers here, as they're bringing in 4 new changes to go along with Denzel.
Jorge in the game for the Overcomers. Brandon German on the court. Denzel's there at the line. Omar Guadarrama and Nathan Rodriguez on the court for the Overcomers. As Denzel banks in his second. Josh Kennedy, Craig Sisson, Judson Wilkerson, Trent Worship, and Tommy Flores on the court for the Swordsmen. Tommy Flores, short corner shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Overcomers, and here comes Jorge. Near side here in front of the Overcomers bench. Skips it across to Omar. Omar driving with the left hand. Back to Nathan, who puts it up and in for 2.
Yeah, a couple of these guys for the Overcomers just in 9th grade. We were talking about Omar earlier, just in 9th grade, some good learning experience for him.
Yeah.
For the Overcomers, and some other younger players on the team that when they come back next year, they'll have just that much more experience. It's a nice pass there to Denzel, and he finishes it with the left hand. Beautiful pass.
Yeah,
beautiful play by the Overcomers.
Yeah, good heads-up play there. You know, I think they need to run that play a few more times.
Yeah.
Get some points on the board. They got a nice look there. Josh Kennedy, far side, finding Judson Wilkerson. Kick out, Trent Worship for 3. Around the rim and out. Judson there for the rebound.
It's a good look for Trent. He'll be upset he didn't get it to go. But Judson Wilkerson, boy, we've mentioned it time and time again, has been hounding the class there, getting rebounds on both ends, and he's had a few offensive rebounds that led to easy buckets for him.
Jorge for 3. Puts it in, and the Overcomer fans in the building certainly excited about that one. Here's Craig under pressure. handles it well, and that'll be a turnover on the Swordsmen. Overcomer ball.
John, Overcomers starting to get some momentum going here. It's going to be a bit too late for this game, but
yeah,
hey, maybe next game they can build off of what they've done this last quarter or so, and you finish strong here, and maybe that helps you next time.
Again, quick shout out to our sponsor here on HBTV, Joe Rizza and the Joe Rizza Enterprises. So thankful for their investment into our program and help making HBTV possible. And also shout out to our producers, Jack Huckins and Xavier Huckins, putting on the show for you tonight. 50-17 here as we come down the home stretch, and that'll be over and back on Omar Guadarrama. Swordsman ball, 2 minutes to go, 50-17.
Out of bounds on out of bounds, Swordsman ball side out of bounds. Josh Perez looking for Craig.
So after this, our JV team will actually be playing a team from Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And that'll be the last game for today. They'll have their midweek service at the college for all the teams. And I know Brother Judah's preaching that. I'm excited for the guys to hear him, guys and girls. And then tomorrow, starting with basketball and volleyball early in the morning. Basketball game starting over at the college at 8:30, and games going on all over at the college, at City Baptist. Just a full day of games both tomorrow and Friday. I'm trying to let you know when volleyball starts tomorrow. Here we go. Volleyball Thursday, we got games starting here on Thursday at 9 a.m. And it looks like our JV will start out at 9 a.m. Against Roanoke, which should be a tough game for our JV girls. Roanoke, probably the favorite to win the volleyball tournament. Man, but we're right there. Yeah. We played Roanoke, and we played them a couple times this season. And, man, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a fight, but our JV plays tomorrow, and then our varsity girls play tomorrow at 2:45, and that'll be the end of pool play tomorrow. Our girls at 2:45. So kind of a quiet day for our varsity girls tomorrow. They don't play till 2:45. But again, you can catch all of these games on HilesAndersonCollege.edu.
And is it correct, John, that once this pool play is all said and done, that's kind of when they fill out the tournament? Is that correct?
Yep. So starting tomorrow at 5:30, really the tournament kind of begins with seeds in the bracket. Until then, it's all pool play. Like, this is a pool play game we're watching now. There, as number 35, Pablo Madron, hits a three from downtown. The Overcomer fans excited about that.
Yeah, a lot of them here in the gym supporting their team. It's great to see. We love having a full gym, and both sides, lots of fans. It provides some energy here.
Tyler Huckins inside, driving with the right hand. Stripped away by Pablo Madron. Here they come in transition. And kicks it over. That was Jonathan Cortez. Can't get it to go. Pablo with the rebound. And he'll get fouled by Craig Sisson. And that's how we will end the game. Again, running clock here during these pool play games. So, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with us. Swordsmen victorious in this pool play game this afternoon. Again, thanks to John Borsch, to Jack Huckins, Xavier Huckins for putting on the stream tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll be back here tomorrow for some volleyball games. Again, if you want to follow the bracket, you can find the bracket on HilesAndersonCollege.edu, or you can go to Instagram, True Blue Sports, and find the story highlight there. Volleyball happening here tomorrow. Basketball happening here tomorrow. Hope to see you again tomorrow here on HBTV. Thank you for watching.